Hello everybody, Lord Roots here, and we are on day 5. Let me just check something real quick. For some reason it is ignoring, yeah, my sound is somehow being ignored here. That's kind of peculiar to say the least. Yeah, ooh, ambient is really high up. Let's do that. There we go. Sorry about that, things should be better now. So, we are moving on into day 6 here. We have plenty of rabbits to kill. In fact, we might have had another. But it's high time we eat this. And my goal for the next day, I think, is going to be getting base protection going. So that there's really no place. In fact, why don't we start that now? I'm going to start building this guy here. If I can do it. Because we do have plenty of... Oh wow. Okay, that's not quite what I wanted to do. But the idea is that with some of these guys here at least, you know, knowing that we're going to have these wolves come after us, I think it would be a good time for us to prepare for that. At least it would seem to make sense. I definitely want food on here in the inside. I think we can take a day to make sure this happens. Because I don't know we quite need stone for anything else at the moment. And we get 6 walls out of this, so why not? We'll just fill in these corners here and try not to merge these 2 walls. I think I'm going to make... No. There we go. I'm going to make this an entrance of some kind, I think. Let's see, can I get through that? The basic idea is that... Oops. Well... Okay, the basic idea anyway is that this is going to be a choke that nobody can get into besides me. And with those pigs coming, you know, we'll just build up the rest of these. I mean, we have a fairly good idea that the pigs are coming. And because they're coming, we want to make sure that when they do, we are well accounted for. Make sure that we're the only ones here that can really get to where we want to be. Or maybe get here rather, is what I meant to say. So I'm going to have a fairly big area here. One that will at least offer partial protection so that when they do come, they won't be able... Oh, come on. There we go. I'm not trying to repair anything. There we go. But when they do come, we will be safe. I think maybe grabbing some wood wouldn't be a bad idea either. We got plenty of pine cones, by the way. Let's plant some of these. And in particular, figure out where it is that we want to go in order to get more in the way of poop. Because we don't have any poop right now. We need poop for farms. It turns out that poop is quite the fertilizer. And, oh wow, it's already dark. Are there any stones we can harvest? That would be good to have. We do at least have plenty of food here. Things are looking up for us. I'm gonna chop this guy down as well. Now, where is our pickaxe? There is a stone up here, but I don't think we're going to be able to reach it in time. Which is a bit of a shame. So what I'll do instead is I will check this trap. Grab me a rabbit or two. We actually can get around or away with making a couple more traps, and I'm going to do that. We go up here to survival. And then we'll just put this here. I'm going to plant the twig saplings down here as well. That way we have more twigs coming in. Now, I think around day 30 or so is when we have to have our farms up. To where there's simply no way that we can avoid having a farm now. Let's get ourselves a nice little fire going and murder us some rabbits because we're starving. Where's that other rabbit at? Not much in the way of food today. You can add twigs as fuel, though. That's good to know. We'll always have a source of fuel. Something tells me that this was not as tight as it could be. Well, obviously, we need to go grab us some more food. And some more rocks. So I'm gonna head down south again, where I know there happen to be rocks. In fact, plenty of them. And we will do that. Now, I don't believe, unfortunately, that we can shave with this. I imagine that's something we'll have to worry about before too long. That is a skeleton there. We don't want that. Let's see if maybe we can find something to eat. We may just as soon die of starvation, as we have little in the way of food here. Plenty of gold, though. There's some seeds. Let's see if we can at least find a carrot or something. Got plenty of rocks here at least. I'll grab that guy too. And we need to make ourselves another pick. We're on day 7. We really have to focus on getting these walls up and going. As we, with the amount of rocks we have presently, we barely had enough to do even just one side of the wall. Okay, let's build this guy one more time. This is not good. We are slowly starving to death. Alright, time for us to head back. We have one more day to make this happen. If we can survive starvation. You can see we're very slowly losing health here. Oh, look, berries. It's not going to be much, but we'll eat whatever we can. Unfortunately, I think we have gotten rid of all of our easy sources of food. And hopefully those traps will have yielded us something. And it would seem that they have. Grab these seeds over here and eat them so we don't starve to death. Well, that seems to be okay. Yeah. Murder these rabbits. Oh no. I wasted that. Yeah. There we go. We now have some food at least. We may have to do some things about that. I'm gonna go ahead though and, you know, these rocks. Are, we're running out of room here already. There we go. I'm gonna get these walls built. Yes, yes, I know you're hungry. Quick, eat those while you still have the chance. Okay. Food, I think, should be our main priority right now. Oh no, they're coming. I'm gonna be getting that all day, I'm sure. Oh, I want you to build this wall. Oh no! There we go. Not so good for our sanity. But, you know, quite necessary. If I could just manage to get this to where, you know, maybe what I'll do is I will get these guys up here. For now, I'm just going to put the stone wall down. I overestimated the number of stone walls we needed. But we have a berry bush here at least. It has for foraging. It's good to keep that in mind. Now what can we do to regain health? I mean, I know that eating flowers to some certain extent does help with that. Because I've done it before and it does seem to raise our, it does seem to raise our health just a little bit. Now there's a guy, I think I've been over here once or twice. I'm just going to come over here and see if there's anything on the interesting side here. Oh, another respawn area. Okay, let's not mess around with these guys anymore. That's obviously a very stupid thing for me to do. Because we are now at 3 health. Still pretty good on the old sanity, though. And we should have... oh, cool. More in the way of food. We should at least have something here. Though I don't think this guy is going to last for too much longer. And we should have one more rabbit. I need to be careful about that bow, Wyatt. It does appear as though I am not being terribly healthy. As for this guy here, I'm going to leave this maybe like this. It would seem to me that I've put myself in quite a predicament. We can't build the wall there, I think, because the trap is in the way. Okay, let's eat that food. And why don't we additionally put that trap back down? Like that. Oh no, build that wall, please. There we go. You can't do that. I guess it's because that thing's in the way. So, you know, we're at least back here. I think maybe what I want is some kind of medicine of some kind, which unfortunately needs. You know, we need a helmet for sure. And maybe I should do that. It also wouldn't hurt to wear armor of some kind either. Miner hat, pumpkin lantern. We need a light bulb. And a hammer. Be cool too. Oh, a razor. Might give us some sanity. There we go. We haven't really explored to the east much. So why don't we do that? Because I think that will be important for us to, on our quest to find poop. And one moment. Okay, so we are back. And it's been a couple of days since I played this incidentally. I keep on getting interrupted in the middle of it. I believe what we were trying to do, you know, aside from me getting food here and eating flowers, I think eating flowers is definitely something we might want to do. But we're looking for poop. And we're going to check over here to the right and see if we can find it. We'll know that we've found poop if what we find is a field, or a prairie rather, with lots of cows in it, lots of buffalo. We got the bees here, of course, to think about. Lots of frogs here as well, which we have learned from the last time not to mess with. But you know, I don't think so far all that successful with this still, so I'm gonna have to jump through a wormhole, I think. I mean, I guess at least we're getting food out of this. And you know what, we could probably stand to chop down a tree or two. We don't need our spear here. So, yeah. Probably need to head back pretty soon before it becomes too late. I'm halfway tempted to chop down that beehive. I know that that's not the wisest idea that I could have ever come up with. So we will jump into a wormhole then. And that would, I think we've got enough sanity to where we don't have to worry about that. I'd somehow get the impression that jumping into wormholes will make you insane. Might as well chop down another tree here as well. Well, maybe. We need another axe. Incidentally, I do not know what's up with the sound. Let me check that again. Everything should be, normal. I don't know if the sound is drowning my voice out or not at this point. Maybe some grass. We're not doing very well on the grass front. We'll just eat some berries for now. And I reckon we probably have ourselves... Ooh, what's that? It's just a stump. We will murder this rabbit once we make more room. Now, where'd that trap go? Still nothing in terms of our house here. We can apparently build this wall. Or we can't. Oh well. We're getting pretty close tonight. I'm gonna throw a few logs on the fire. And murder these rabbits so we can make ourselves some meat. Actually, it would be interesting to see with the food if there's anything we need. It's a drying rack. We need charcoal for that, which I have no idea how to make. Although that would be ideal, wouldn't it? Maybe we can make charcoal. Now, interesting, why did we forget how to make cut stone? Because we've made plenty of it. There are other things as well we can prototype here. I'm gonna find my razor real quick and drop it. There is a pitchfork here, which I do not particularly know if we need. At least it would not seem that way. Alright, let's go to a wormhole. And what's this guy here? Maybe looks like a face of some kind. Eat these seeds so we do not starve. Yeah, this is certainly interesting. I don't think we've really completely explored this area any, though I am happy to say that, okay, there we go, that we may in fact find, beefalo, or whatever they're called. Oh yeah, poop. Poop is here. Now we have to be very careful. These guys are very territorial. As long as they are not mating, I think we're okay. We need at least 4 to prototype our farm. The important thing is that we do not irritate these guys. And we can come down here every now and then for more poop, because poop is something that shouldn't be in short supply. I mean, these guys are well fed here. I'd prefer that there were more of it, because we need lots of it in order to make farms. I at least need one more pile. In order to get this guy going here. Let's see if maybe we can't collect any more. We'll eat these carrots and I'll leave this one here so we can plant it. Is there anything else we want to collect? You know, spiders' webs might be very useful, because we can make bird traps. We can make all sorts of things with spiders' webs. And I know where a spider deal is at. That's what I think this little guy is up here. Oh. That has not worked out quite as well as I want it to. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. Obviously, they need to mate. Or they at least need to improve their poop producing qualities. But our hunger has replenished some. There we go. I'm gonna go back now. There's no need for us to avoid this. We may need to replace some of these traps pretty soon. I'm gonna murder this guy here. Maybe get a farm going. Now, what do we need to make ourselves this farm here? Oh, let's see. We have enough for the hay wall. We need a basic farm, and we need stones. Now, I could go harvest stones, and I think that would be a better use of our time. If only because of the fact that we used all of them up, you see. We do happen to want that there. But I'm gonna begin setting this guy up, here at least, to give us a walled-in area. Oh no, don't do that. I have no idea how big these farms are. Okay, the night time has come and it is now time for us to wait it out, I think. We could certainly use a little bit more in the way of rocks. And I am going to just go ahead, I'm going to find our morsels. No, don't eat that. I mean, we are more or less full. And we are very slowly gaining our health back, but that is not really what we want here. Okay. This all comes down to us needing more in the way of rocks. We need a few here. Because those pigs will be back. And I want to plant me some carrots. Let's see, you know what, we might as well chop this tree down. We're somewhat in need of wood. And now we can, there are already a few rocks we can get here. So free gold deal, free chunk of gold there. We have plenty of niter, so I don't know necessarily if we want to worry about harvesting all of that. We do, however, want another pickaxe. We'll get as many of these rocks as we can. Because I'm not sure if it's 3 stone or 4 stones that we need or 4 cut stones. That does make a bit of a difference. I do know is that we want to stand clear of one of these guys at least. How are we doing on our rocks? We've got 23. But you know what? I can't disagree with that. I think 23 rocks is just fine. I'm gonna eat these seeds real quick. We should have pretty much harvested the entire place here in a bit, and I'm gonna head back before too long. There we go. No time for more poop, unfortunately. That would be too easy. But if we head back, I think we'll be okay. We're getting pretty close right now to getting exactly what we need out of this. After trying for so long to get rocks. We finally have enough. And we should have enough time to get back. What would be very useful, I guess, is if we had a bow and an arrow right now. But we're very close. And we got ourselves a fairly good haul here. I'm going to combine these guys here. Drop the beard hair. And try to create some room. Oh, where's that other trap at? Did it get destroyed? It must have. I think it had enough. Let's create another trap. We'll shut it down here for the time being. Get us some delicious rabbit's meat. This guy, I think, has about had it as well. Let's just murder these guys on up and make sure to cook our meat. And there we go. Still a bit unhealthy. And we are missing some of the stuff we need. It's because I made that trap. So we'll have to harvest us some more in the way of grass. when we're dying. But on that note, we can make these improved farms, which only require a little bit more in the way of poop. And, you know, a little bit more in the way of grass, which we have plenty of. We'll just go ahead and plant this guy. We'll create our farm and grab more poop. Now we're going for the more expensive farm because of the fact that if we did not, that farm, like, we could have more farms, sure, a little bit more variety. But, nothing really in the way of this guy here. Can we plant that carrot here? Or maybe we need seeds. I'm not quite sure how to plant this guy. Maybe I really can't. We do have a seed we can stick down there, though. And we are off to grab more in the way of poop. Because that is rather important to us. As long as these guys are not in mating season, otherwise we will have to be very, very careful. We'll just grab this guy for now. Wait for these guys to go number 2. We'll need plenty of this grass, I'm sure. So there we go. Lots and lots of poop for us. It's probably almost time for us to head back up while there's daylight. I'd like to get another farm constructed, but I would also like to have more poop available to me. Though in reality we have more than enough. We just have to make sure that we do not accidentally irritate these guys, because they may seem docile now, but when they are in mating season, that could be a bit of a problem. Anyway, I'm satisfied with what we have at the moment, because that means we can at least build another farm. Got plenty of seeds. And we even happen to have some grass that we can plant in a more convenient area. It's working out pretty well for us so far, I think. Let's just go ahead after we set this trap. Let's murder Mr. Rabbit. Because he's stealing the kids' tricks after all. We got a shovel here. I'm gonna move this guy out of the way. So that we can build another farm in its place. And we'll plant a seed there. I'm not sure what else we can put down there. Apparently we cannot put carrots there. We'll get a sapphire going. Oh, don't do that. Don't dig up that rabbit hole. Oh, where is... Oh, the trap's been destroyed, I see. We'll just have to put another one down. So, I'm moderately happy with this. You know, I think that we have, you know, we've definitely moved beyond our expectations with this. And that's something to consider. You know, we're doing a lot better. We did not survive into day 12 last time, but now, you know, we have. And I guess the main thing for us to consider now, I'm going to plant these real quick before I go, but the main thing to consider is there something to do next? Maybe build up our fortifications some. Oh, we have corn. No seed though. That's something we need to remember. Yeah, you know, we can roast this corn, and that makes popcorn for us. But maybe, you know, we should be thinking about getting ready for the winter, because I believe we're in summer right now. We want to be as prepared for the winter as possible, because if we are not, then we will die quite readily. Not such a good thing to do, mind you. Death is not something we'd appreciate. But that'll be for another time. Until then, this has been Thy Lord Root, and I will see you later.